I purchased this farm for $500,000 and we're gonna see what we can do. Can we make millions or will we fail? Let's see what we can do. Alrighty, welcome ladies and gentlemen. Today we will be heading to the farm. I just purchased it. I got it for around $500,000. It was a steal. I got on the back of me. I got me a little surprise on the back of me. Yeah, this farm over here I'm picking up, the guy went bankrupt apparently, went to auction. I bought it at auction. I bought a couple fields of his too, and everything's already pre-planted, so I got a really good deal on everything. And actually today we're going to be harvesting what he had planted. But yeah, we will be harvesting today the farm. We have two farms we have to harvest real fast. Let me see, let me pull up my phone, kind of show you. So everything here marked in blue belongs to us, so all that right there belongs to us. I really wanted to get this field, I just couldn't afford it. It was way too much more than I was willing to spend. But I did pick up this field right here. This field actually went cheaper than this field. I don't know why or how, but it did, and so I'm happy about that. But this was my biggest field, of course, I purchased. I didn't really want that field. That field to me had a lot more of ruts and everything like that. But yeah, it's kind of what we have to deal with here for land wise. Now equipment wise, the guy of course was an older guy. I mean, he didn't really have a lot. I think honestly the newest piece of machinery will be my new Kubota I just picked up today, of course, and my flatbed trailer. But these will be like, this is gonna be more of like the workhorse around the farm, putting seed pallets up and that type of stuff. It came with a fully functional farm to the best abilities. It also came with this sprayer. This is what kind of sprayer setup he was using. I don't know why he went ahead and bought something brand new like this when he knew he was struggling, but hey, I mean, I'll take it. That's a really good investment for him, and so I'm able to take that over. Now this right here looks pretty good, and this right here looks like it is the grain truck I thought that we'll be using. But this will be the grain cart we're going, not grain cart, the grain truck we'll be using right here. And of course he has this beautiful gleaner combine right here. We'll be using the harvest corn today. We have some Case IH too. He was a Case IH fan. This was his biggest tractor he had, was this Case IH right here. He also had a Case IH planter. I think I'm going to do a little bit of work on it and see what we can do about replacing much of these things. For it looks like there's a lot of things like these wheel bearings I thought that down here we got to replace. Put some new seed things in here. Yeah, look at that, that's all rotten out, everything like that. We just can't be having that type of stuff here on the farm. And then like this over here, like this down in the ground for some reason, so we gotta go replace some of this stuff. This complete planter need a rehaul. Same with like this shanks right here, everything like that. If I've looked at, yep, a lot of rust on these, everything like that. We're gonna have to replace some of these, but I mean, these are still two pieces of material that we gotta have. Now the thing I'm really scared about for next year using is this right here. I got told that the person apparently put corn in the ground the last 3 years. So if you put down corn for the last 3 years, I don't know what kind of condition it's gonna be, because if it's sat here for 3 years, whoo, I'm gonna have a lot of mess. Yeah, you can see the grass growing on the inside of it. I mean, it's just not gonna be good. But anyway, what we're going to do real fast is I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of inspection on the harvester. I got told that this harvester right here was pretty much ready to go. A little bit of stuff to do here and there. Getting some of these things in here done. Nothing a whole lot to be concerned with. But I still wanted to I want to go over it real fast. If not, call one of my buddies down here. My buddy should be able to come down here today if I find something wrong, but I'm gonna just do a quick walkthrough. If it's not, I mean, we're gonna get harvesting instantly. We gotta deal with snow soon, and then we also gotta deal with these little things, this combine, and then yeah, we just gotta go ahead and get everything rolling so that this winter I can go in and like this sprayer. I guarantee I'm about putting some brand new spray nozzles on it. I mean, there's just gonna be a lot to do today and over the next few days. I will say this though, I do want to save up some money and potentially put some new bins up, because I got told these bins are trashed. They're no good, that they just don't work for some reason, so I'm gonna replace them. Up a replacement agreement, I'd love to put up a shed that I can put both the headers underneath, because the headers don't fit into a shed. They sit outside all year long, and that's just not going to do any good, everything like that. So we're just going to kind of look over everything, see where things go. Maybe even buy a new combine, because I mean, this thing don't look in the best of shape. So I'm going to jump in this truck right here real fast, and then we're going to turn her on, kind of move her out of the way. She looks about as good as she could be. She's a roaring old Chevy. This guy, apparently, I asked the guy who, because I got to meet the guy who originally owned this, and he said he just didn't want 2 grain carts because this truck was struggling in power with 2. So he sold his second one and just kept it down to 1 grain cart in the 1 truck. And so he would just take them into town, which we're going to have to sadly do. Everything today is going straight into town, being sold. And what we're going to do is we're just going to have to go from there after selling everything. Alrighty, everything's looking good on this right here. Nothing terrible. Everything looks actually really well done. Went through the entire combine, so this combine actually might be a really good keeper. But I mean, there ain't nothing to tell until we crank her up, and I wanted to save the cold start for y'all. So let's go ahead and get this started up. Oh yeah, she's producing some smoke there, but not too much. I like her. And so what we're gonna kind of do, we're just gonna kind of roll down here into the field. We're gonna kind of turn her on, see if we hear anything clinking. Oh, everything sounds good. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and start the harvesting. Cause we need to get this harvest done. We don't want to be waiting forever to start the harvest, of course. When we know we got a lot more coming, I'm gonna do a couple inroads, and I'm gonna hire the neighbor boy. I think his name is Jack, everything like that, and he's gonna kind of help us out and get everything done. So we're gonna hire a little Jack, everything like that. He apparently loves tractors, and we're gonna get this combine down to the ground, and then on top of combine this, I know I got a buddy of mine that called the co-op for me. Apparently the local co-op around here is accepting corn right now, and since they're accepting corn and it's at a really good price, I'm gonna go ahead and sell the corn and everything like that to the local co-op. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm just gonna stay here and get this finished, get this done, and we'll see what we can do. So far doing this hedgerows right here, they have done really well. I mean, we've produced a lot of corn through this. I'm almost actually full. And before I try to go around another time, I'm gonna go ahead and empty out this into this cart over here. Well, not over here, cart, but into the truck real fast, because I mean, it's just done great harvesting wise. It's done a great job harvesting wise, and it's also done a great job with yield. Like, this farm had really good yields. I mean, it really does suck for the person who owned this that he had to give it up, sadly. And I mean, but we're able to really profit off this. We maybe get a couple of truckloads off of this, and that would be great. Take those into town and be able to make a good amount of money off of them for the farm. Because if you notice up at the top, I'm currently sitting at 50K. And I'm gonna plan on growing us to this series. I'm thinking I won't try to sell this farm until we hit $1 million. That is my goal. We're gonna hit $1 million before I end this farm. So eventually I do think I want to go and buy me another farm, a little bit bigger of a farm. A buddy of mine told me of a place that I can go look for one, and they have a really good size farm for sales over there in this area. So we're going see what we can do about that in the future. But for me to upgrade this farm, I think I'm gonna have to at least get $1 million. So we're just gonna kind of roll through this, and we're gonna keep on going, and we're just gonna see where the yields take us, and if we can, we're gonna try to take some stuff into town. And yeah, alrighty, I just got full. David came by instead of Josh. Great day, I tell you. So I got David over here with me. He's sitting in the combine right now. I told him don't touch nothing until I get back, because if he breaks something, I want to at least witness it so I can please post that to YouTube. I don't want him to break anything, so I'm just going to head over to the place that we're going to drop corn. I found out that the co-op here is not a co-op. The bin silo that's down the road from me. I'll kind of show y'all once we get there. Alrighty, we are now pulling up here to the co-op, ladies and gentlemen. We had to come up here to the co-op real fast, drop all this corn off, and we're gonna see what we can make. Actually, a really nice looking co-op right around here. Need to do some cutting grass, but other than that, I mean, everything else good. Go ahead and unload that right there, and we can go ahead and unload this. Oh, that's about the best we got. That's all we have on this is a green door. We're gonna unload this slowly but surely out. And I mean, we'll go ahead and get all this out. I'm thinking we'll get about 20 grand is what I'm thinking in total we'll end up with. What y'all think? I'm thinking 20 to 30. So we're just passing 20. I mean, you know, maybe 40. We can get 40 grand per load. That'd be awesome. Come on, keep on going. Come on, keep going, keep going. There is the 20 mark officially. Nope, nope, we're gonna be about 22. 22 my 24. Yep, 24. Pretty nice. We're gonna go ahead and turn out through here, go ahead and head on where we gotta get, head back to the shop real fast, and continue on with the harvest. Must be just going great right there. I mean, that was a great price to get from it, and the fact we have 2 fills that possibly can fill this truck up about 4 more times. I mean, that would be phenomenal to be able to drive around with that much cash around. I mean, we'd be able to do some upgrades to the farm, hopefully get like an actual green truck. Oof, I'm telling you, I almost hit that one right there. Uncle will be proud of me there. But yeah, we'll go ahead and continue doing what we're doing. Do what we do best. Let's keep on riding. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna go ahead with Daryl here, finish up the rest of this field, and we're just gonna keep on going. I end up hiring Daryl. The other guy quit, sadly. Tomorrow we'll be starting this field, so I don't think y'all really want to watch me finish the rest of this field when y'all get to watch this tomorrow. But ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate everything y'all do. Until the next one, peace.